make more money? Of course, we all do. So find out how easy it is to train at home for a better career. Just get a pencil and paper right now and write down this toll-free number. There's absolutely no obligation, and no salesman will visit you. At International Correspondence Schools, more than 10 million men and women have trained for job promotions and new careers without setting foot inside a classroom. And now at home in your spare time, you can get your career diploma. Choose from any one of these courses: ICS High School, Child Daycare, Interior Decorating, Wildlife Forestry, Auto Mechanics, Computer Programming, Medical Dental Office Assistant, Journalism Short Story, Dressmaking, Fitness and Nutrition, Art, Police Sciences, Gardening, TV VCR Repair, Animal Sciences, Firearms Repair, Travel Tourism, Electronics, Secretarial, Small Engine Repair, Electrician, Child Psychology, or get your diploma in Hotel Restaurant Management, Bookkeeping, Business Management, or Accounting. Compare your present salary with the money you could be making in any one of these careers. They'll be repeated for you at the end of this commercial, so have your pencil ready to jot down the course you're most interested in. Then call the ICS toll-free number, and we'll send you one of these exciting career packs absolutely free with all the information you need. Your career pack explains how easy it is to study at home. It tells you about the many success stories of other people just like yourself who trained through ICS and got better jobs. And that's not all. You'll also see the exciting learning materials included in your course at no extra cost. They make it easy and fun to train for that better career. Here are those courses again, so call today for free information.
Call now for the free information Sally Struthers spoke about. Then decide if you want to train at home for a better career to make more money or advance in your present job. Call 1-800-637-9800. Operators are on duty now to send you free information by return mail. Choose any one of these exciting careers. That's 1-800-637-9800. Call now.
They make it easy and fun to train for that better career. Here are those courses again, so call today for free information.
Call now for the free information Sally Struthers spoke about. Then decide if you want to train at home for a better career to make more money or advance in your present job. Call 1-800-637-9800. Operators are on duty now to send you free information by return mail. Choose any one of these exciting careers. That's 1-800-637-9800.
Don't hate me, lol.
What is it?
Say,
What is it?
hey, why it's Buttercup. Popcorn and sweet cream butter too hot. Pop
mix it up, wrap it up, Buttercup is born.
It's delicious.
So nutritious.
It's a taste delight.
It's so munchy,
Crisp and crunchy.
you'll enjoy each bite. Eat butter-drenched Buttercup, popcorn at its best.
Served in a king-size cup.
It beats all the rest.
Show starts in 5 minutes.
Here's a new taste treat.
You give me the
corn
biscuits!
dog. Plump, juicy wieners are dipped in a thick, golden southern-style
just
corn
pondering.
batter
A lot of our
that
jokes
seals
are
in
food-based.
all their freshness
Few
and
gimme da
flavor.
biscuits, a gallon of
If
tiny
you like
corn,
hot dogs,
a Tony's pizza,
you
and my
love
spag
corn
bit.
dogs.
In that order.
Everybody does. Try a corn dog with your favorite beverage. At the refreshment corner now. Corn dogs.
To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
It's 4 minutes till showtime.
Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack. We promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go!
It's 3 minutes till showtime. Here's a choice of food and drink to satisfy anyone and everyone. You'll find something to please you to add to your evening's enjoyment. Something to please all tastes and age groups.
Show starts in 2 minutes.
It's refreshment time, folks.
Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on. Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on.
Yum, yum. It's a meal in itself.
Hello there.
Our all-meat super dog. Enjoy one
Hello
now.
there.
Show starts in 1 minute.
Today we're interviewing a stomach.
Hello there.
What is life like as a stomach?
Oh, boy, it was humdrum. I mean, until what's-his-name discovered Tony's Pizza.
Tony's Pizza.
Yeah, I was suffering from the pizza cravings until Tony's came along. Crispy crust and zesty sauces. Wow.
And so now... What's that?
Another pizza craving. Just thinking about Tony sets it off.
Oh, where are you going?
He's going to get a Tony's Pizza, and I follow him anywhere.
Does your stomach send you pizza craving signals? Oh, wow.
Tony's, the Pizza Cravers Pizza. Available at the concession stand.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go. It's showtime.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed the time of the shows. The show time. Wait a minute. I feel like I'm very loud. Wait a minute. There we go. Showtime. It's showtime. It's not HBO. It is a showtime. Wait, I feel like the music's loud. What in the world is going on? I had to, I was messing around with some stuff and accidentally broke some things, as I tend to often do. So let me know if everything's coming across. Hopefully it is. Smooches Views, Cody Nichols, and yes, indeed. And here it is. Hey, oh, there we go. Oh, I forgot that. Now we're here. Hey, hey-os. Roll pal sock up, yes, indeed. How's it going there? How's it going there?
I downloaded TikTok just to watch Sock Talk. The only reason. These kids with their ticking and the talking, the hipping and the hopping.
The hipping and the hopping. Calicut, thank you so much for the delicious pizza. Thank you so much for downloading the Tiki Talk gimmick. I went over the weekend and tried going live for the very first time on the Tickety Talks, and it went okay. No, I didn't forget to change the settings. It just it messed things up. I was messing around with things, and I broke things. And there we go. That was you with the VHS Beetlejuice? Oh, my goodness gracious. Smooches for you, my friend. Welcome in. Hope you're doing all right. Good to see you, Satar. Good to see us, Doc Rob. Oh, pardon me. Calicut. Commodore Friday is here. Quarter Nico Chan. Oh, thank you so much for missing me, my friend. I appreciate that. Yeah, sorry I wasn't cool. Do the things last night. Wait a minute. What's going on there? Now there we go. Miss B3, thank you so much for subscribing for 7 months. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. We got of course Calicut resubscribed for 28 months, my friend. Thank you so much. Why am I feel shorter. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me adjust my gimmicks here. I feel like I'm a lot shorter than I used to be. Wait, hold on. I can fix this. Yeah, I did. I had to like rebuild the things for a second there. There we go. All right, that's better. Satar is here. Commodore Friday. Danny Bluejeans, Smooches View. Thank you so much, Danny Bluejeans, for those 500 bits. Oh my goodness gracious. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Did the rewind. See, it's set up to where when the rewind thing happens, it automatically goes back to this scene when it's done. So whenever which I need to fix that. There's a better way to do it. I just haven't done that. Miss B3, Smooches for you. Pants o'clock. Reggie and Gadgie. There we go. Reggie and Gadgie's here. Danny Blue Jeans. And I think that's everybody. I think that is everybody. That is it. Danny Blue Jeans, thank you so much. All right, we're good. Beetlejuice, yes, I will open up the phone lines. I promised I would do it yesterday, but since I wasn't here yesterday, we will do it tonight. We'll do some quick phone calls. I've been here since pretty much yesterday, waiting for these gimmicks. Doc Rob, smooches for you. Smooches for you. Sorting pennies like a mentalist. That's good. Mr. Dangus is here. How goes? Is it cold? No. Did I empty my underwear? I don't wear any underwears. No underwears. Yeah, the hydraulics on my chair. That's what it was. I had to lift up the thing. Can you hear the musics? Should I wait until Animal of the Day to call in? We'll do it here in a minute. I'll let you know. Beetlejuice. I'll let you know. Ye old weenus cloth. Nothing wrong with a good weenus cloth.
I will not be ignored.
Oh my goodness gracious, Justin of the Blowhard, thank you so much, my friend, for those 50 delicious bits. Yes, you did say that you were still at work, and that's why I'm delaying the show. I'm delaying being entertaining. I haven't done anything entertaining yet. I'm waiting on you to get home, to get through the drive-thru, or whatever you got to do to make it home at a reasonable speed. Don't be speeding. Unacceptable to be speeding like that. So yeah, yesterday I was I don't know, it felt like I had like a tickly throat. This area right here was all tickly. You know, you ever get the old tickly throat? Oh, my goodness gracious. I thought it was going to get worse, but I think I may have caught it early enough. So it hasn't really gotten any worse. Not a whole lot better. But it's doing okay. I'm alright. Can't complain. Doing okie dokie. Hope everybody had a fantastical weekend. It feels like the weekend was 1,000 years ago by now. It's been a very long week. I don't know what it is, how it's been for you. Hopefully it's been a good week. But for me, hot diggity dog. 1,000 years ago was the weekend. I was trying to even remember, like, what did I even do? But I did the TikTok thing on Saturday. So thanks everybody who tuned into that. I appreciate that. That was a lot of fun. It was very scary. Uh-oh.
Le Fabular Destined d'Amélie Poulain.
Le Fabular Destined d'Amélie Poulain. All right, then. Well, Commodore Friday, I'll review the Fabular Destined d'Amélie Poulain. What is that? That's something about a chicken? I'm not familiar. I'm not familiar. I have to give that a. I'm gonna have to give that a Google. But I can do that. I got no problem doing Google. Dan, watch it on the YouTubes. How you doing, my friend?
Speedeth thou not into the theater.
There we go. Oh my goodness, great. Yeah, Destin is in Florida. It is, yeah. I've been to Destin. The beach is very nice in Destin there. 100%. In America, it was just, well, I see that now that I Google it. Is the French title for the 2001 romantic comedy film Amélie. Amélie. Came out in 2001. I've never seen that film. Never seen that movie. I've seen the cover of the Bjork-looking girl. She looks like Bjork. I always think, hey, that's that movie with Bjork, but apparently it's not Bjork. It's like somebody else. But I've never seen it. I have no idea what it is about. But that will not stop me from reviewing it. Of course, its French title is De la Songe et sous la branche. Very good. It's worth watching, Miss B3. I've heard it's very good. It's like, it's one of them classic-y films, you know what I mean? Thanks for taking it. Oh, yeah, of course, Beetlejuice. Thanks for posting it. I appreciate that. Dag joke. Yes, indeed, yes. I'll have to, it's been on my list for a very long time. I actually didn't realize it was a romantic comedy until just now. I just assumed, with it being like a foreign film, and being like it won awards or whatever, probably. And it's all, people are like, oh, what an artsy film. I thought it was going to be like all artsy-fartsy, like really sad, you know what I mean? I didn't know it was a romantic comedy. That'd be great. I'll have to check that out. Goodness gracious. Oh, yeah. Here you go. Yeah, there you go. All right. You're welcome. Yes, indeed. We're having a baby sock meltdown. Left a thing in here. Probably got a lot of Caesar Leaf Awards. Most definitely got a bunch of those. It most definitely did. Rare Exports is a foreign comedy film. Oh yeah, Rare Export. Isn't that that's that Christmas movie? I haven't seen it either, but it's popped up on the old thing. Different movie titles, different countries. Encino Man is called California Man in the UK. Reggie Gedgie, that's hilarious. I love that. California Man. Look at me. I'm California Man. I eat avocados and ride a surfboard. Can we print out the call for Brendan Fabulous? Yeah, sure. Whoa. Why not? We'll call out Brendan Fabulous. I thought I saw Brendan Fabulous, but maybe not. Oh no! Oh, I hit the wrong button. There it is. There it is. Of course, Beetlejuice. No, I appreciate that. Very, very much appreciate it. Oh, I got to move the chat thing too. See what happened is that who cares? Things got moved around. Now I gotta put them back. Gotta put them back. Slapstick 85, good to see it. There we go. Hey, hey, California Man was a big hit single in 1971. Is why. Oh, really? California Man. Oh, it is very artsy and very sad and shocking. Oh, well, why does it say romantic comedy? Well, I haven't seen it. I'm just going to read the first review that I find. You know, in my opinion, this movie I have not seen before. But it's a very engaging and lovable story. One of the best French films I've ever seen. It's got a very sweet, cartoonish tone to it. The camera work and the screenplay is brilliant. Cinematography, very colorful, artistic, which you just gave it more charm, you know what I mean? The screenplay was detailed, very dramatic. Very dramatic. It's imaginative, very cleverly written. The story builds up, and the characters, they develop just perfectly. And, of course, acting is something phenomenal. The girl's name is Audrey Tautou. And she does a great performance. Fantastic. She fit the characteristics of her role remarkably well. Very real and authentic. I loved it. Her performance was lovely, and she was just perfect as Amelie. That's who she plays, was Amelie. Annabelle Lee. Another reason that I really enjoyed it is she was thinking about other people's happiness. Is what it was. Oh, cool. She was stalking her crush. Hey!
An anonymous user gifted a Tier 1 subscription to Tar 3.
Thank you so much, Qatar. I mean, anonymous. Forget the next Qatar. There we go. Now Qatar won't have to watch the ads no more, so I appreciate that. Anonymous. And I always relate Amelie to Faye from Chungking Express, which came out in 1994. They're very similar. Very, very similar. The sweet lovable. I give it a 9 out of 10. It's a fantastic film. That's my review of Amelie, ladies and gentlemen. It's a French film. Which came out in 1994. They're very similar. Very, very similar. The sweet lovable. I give it a 9 out of 10. It's a fantastic film. That's my review of Amelie, ladies and gentlemen. It's a whoops-a-daisies. Forgot to turn off the lighting too. It's a French film. It's a film about France. It's set in France, which is it's like this whole other country over there. And they don't even have fries over there. They got if you want French fries, you gotta call them pommes frites or something like that. Pommes frites. If you say French fries, they'll slap you right in the face. Right in the face. I've seen it happen. Can I do the lightning thing? Yeah, of course I can. Here you go. Here's a little bit of the lightning for you. There you go. There you go. It's crazy. Belgium is actually the birthplace of it. Really? It was Belgium? The tiny little country of no significance besides the waffles were the ones that first cut up and fried tiny potato sticks? Amazing. Amazing. Fries? No. A poutine? Oui. Oui. Yeah, that's when your palm goes on the fritz. What did the film lack that would give it a 10 out of 10? Reg, that's a very good question. That's a very good question. I think if at one point, it wouldn't have to be a focus of the movie, but I think if just at one point, if Godzilla would have shown up and just maybe pushed the Eiffel Tower over, I think that would have done it. I think that would have pushed it 10 to 10 for sure. You know, it was just missing that little, you know, it was real sweet that had, you know, very touching moments, very artsy-fartsy. It just needed that, you know what I mean? That action. That's what it was missing. Actually, hopefully going to be able to do that in real life soon by raiding after playing some Jackbox. Oh, yeah, thank you so much for the raid there, Doc Rob. I appreciate that. I appreciate that raid. Very kind of you. Really helping out the old show there. Bringing your friends over. Oh, yeah, Doc Rob, how was your stream? I forgot to ask you, how was your stream? Hope you had a spectacular one. I'm looking forward to when you start doing the Jackbox thing. That's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be great. It's going to be handy for me, too, on days like yesterday when I find myself not streaming. I'll be like, your turn, Doc Rob. Everybody go watch Doc Rob instead. Emily was lacking the crawling through the air ducts element of Die Hard. Oh, did she not crawl through the air ducts? I thought she did. Really? Oh. Maybe I was thinking of some other movie. But I thought I remember Emily, she was like crawling through the air ducts, and she was like, me crawling through the air ducts, because I'm in the France. But of course, they don't call them air ducts in the French, so they call them, les Huines le Quacks. That's what they call air ducts in France. Les Huines de Quacks. But anyway, it's a good movie. It's a good movie. It's pretty good. I don't have it on VHS, but I wish I did. I wish I did. Let's see, what other things do I have to do? Sockspear about Tony's Pizza. That ain't no problem. Heck, I could just make that up, but the whole gimmick is the robot doing it, so we'll do that. You haven't been to France in 5 years now. Far too long. Want to go this summer? Yeah, you should go. We should all go.
Hello there.
Let's all go to France. We'll have a grand old time in France. We'll do a fancy dance in France. That would be pretty good. She also did not smash the weird, colorful bridge to Asgard with Thor's hammer. Yeah, she did not do that. There was no Thor's hammer at all. Very few. I'd have to rewatch it again to double check and make sure, but there were very little to none Norse gods in that movie as well. Which I think personally is offensive to the Norse people, but you know, I'm not the gatekeeper. I hear there's a place in France where the... Oh my goodness gracious, Commodore Friday. Really? I thought they were a Christian nation. Alright, let's see. Can you write me a poem about Tony's Pizza? Question mark. Gotta put the question mark. Well, I don't think I had to put the question mark, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Can you write me a poem about Tony's Pizza? I'm interested to see what it's gonna do. Is it gonna say like just some guy named Tony, or is it gonna talk about the history of the brand of Tony's Pizza? Don't know.
Hello there.
Don't know. Tony's Pizza gives you the pizza cravings, baby.
Hello there. Hello there.
Well, don't get too excited. Jeez. It's just pizza, for crying out loud. So we're going to go over to the old theater. Whoa! Judges? We're going to go over to the theater here. The old Sockspear Theater. There it is. The last one was about fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Hello there.
But, oh wow, oh boy, it was humdrum until old what's-his-name discovered Tony's Pizza. Could you imagine? That's what your life is lacking. Tony's Pizza. That was humdrum. It was like in purgatory. I was trapped between heaven and hell until what's-his-name discovered Tony's Pizza. He had discovered other people's pizzas. Don't get me wrong. A gallon
of tiny corns.
But he just did not scratch the itch that Tony's Pizza did. I don't know what it is about Tony, but he must have. Wow, that's my pants. I know that pizza. It's sort of like I don't know. It's the missing piece.
Hello there.
Like, what? My mustache is Katie Wampus. There we go. Wait a minute. Why is my mustache Katie Wampus? Well, I got an anti-gravity mustache all of a sudden. All right, let me change this right here. Wow. Earlier today, while I was trying to get everything ready, Baby Sock, she decided, hey, you know what would be a whole lot of fun? If I grabbed the mouse attached to the computer and swung it around like I was about to like throw a hammer in the Olympics or something like that.
Hello
And
there.
now it doesn't click as good as it used to. But that's okay. That's all right. Searching for my missing piece of pizza. There you go. Who took my piece of pizza? Woo! That's a scary story. Big Juice, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Yes, indeed else. Good to see us, Big Juice. Watching on the old YouTubes. And Spartan SPI watching on YouTubes as well. Good to see us. And the real Dan Alexander. Hey! What's going on, my friends? Hope everything is going
Should I
well
find a Tony's
in the
Pizza
YouTube
box out
world.
there? It's going straight to Mobile, Alabama.
Thank you so much, Calicut. I appreciate that, my friend. The missing piece to life right there. Tony's Pizza. And speaking of, here's a poem that a robot wrote about Tony's Pizza, which I think it's very artistic to have a robot write a poem about pizza, because a robot will never eat pizza. Robot can't eat pizza. Isn't that a shame? They say write what you know, but this robot did not listen. Did not listen. All right, here we go. Let's get the other music going. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Again, y'all, remind me if, or let me know if anything's too loud, too quiet, blah, 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 blah.
I am done with work and I am gonna get Taco Bell, so there.
There indeed, in ovens hot where flames do dance, Tony's magic takes its chance. Flour and water spun with grace, a canvas round for tasty space. Tomato sauce, a vibrant hue, kissed by herbs, both fresh and new. Mozzarella, pearls of white, a promise of melty delight. Peppers green, onions in rings. No onions on mine, please. Mushrooms brown on flavor's wings. Sausage links, crisp pepperoni, a feast for eyes, a symphony. Wood-fired heat, a smoky sigh, crust that bubbles golden high. Out it comes, a masterpiece, aroma wafts, a gentle tease. Each bite a burst, a joyous shout. Tangy sauce with cheese so stout, you fat cheese. Pepperoni snap, a salty friend, a symphony that knows no end. In Tony's hands, dough finds its song, a melody that lingers long, more than food, a work of art, a slice of heaven tearing at your heart. Now, do it again. So raise a slice to Tony's name, for pizza dreams he brings to flame. In every bite, a story told of passion, warmth, and dough.
Hello there.
Of gold. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Poem about Tony's Pizza. Raises a slice. He did. Most of them, they raise a glass. But in this one, they raise a slice of pizza. What's going on there, Varix? Good to see you, my friend.
Yeah.
Welcome in, welcome in. Hope everything is going spectacular in your world. And of course, Big Juice. Hey, Big Juice left the YouTubes and came over to the Twitch. I like that. Thank you for taking that digital journey. Which, not that it matters really either way. A view is a view, am I right? Just happy to have you here, Big Juice. Hope everything is going good in your world. Hope everything is big and juicy. Just like you like it, I imagine. What with being Big Juice and all. You imagine giving Big Juice a little juice? Only a fool will try that. Only a fool. So anyway, there's that. Let me see. All right, Tony's Pizza, we did that. Just on the Blowhard, thank you so much for those 15 bits. I did the sound effect. Use weird as a tag. That's pretty spot on. Thank you, Doc Rock. Yeah, I try to be truthful with my tags. Was on YouTube watching Girls Gone Wild, but Sockop tracked me down. Oh my goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Whoa. They got that on the YouTubes now. I remember seeing the commercials for that, for them VHS tapes. I wonder if those are like, are they worth like nothing? Or are they expensive? You're driving home, so continue not being entertaining until I get it. Not a problem. Not a problem. I can definitely not be entertaining. More info on the dislike of onions on a pizza. It's a wonderful topic. Is it really? Red onions are the best. I don't like an onion on that. I mean, I'll eat an onion on it. If you give me a slice of pizza and there's onion on it, I mean, I'm going to eat it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be like, how dare you? Deja vu is the most successful tag I've ever used. Oh, really? Is that for like replays or something? I don't think any of my tags have ever like helped me at all. I don't believe. But then again, what do I know? I'm just some sock. Do you put ranch on your pepperoni pizza? I've dipped it in the ranch, but I've never like dumped it on there. But I do enjoy me some ranch dressing. Oh, just doing the same old stuff. Oh yeah, well that's definitely this show. Textiles, laundry. Danny Blue, that's a great idea. I'm sure there's thousands and thousands of people clamoring for textile content on Twitch. There you go. Your motto is sock up. Slop till you drop. There you go, Big Juice. Yeah, slop till you drop. Why not? Why not? Butterfinger. Better not put your fingers in my butterfingers or something like that. I forget what he said. What is the Bart Simpson? He's like, don't touch my candy bar, man. What's going on, Miss Delan? Smooches for yous. Smooches for yous, Miss Delan. I've been enjoying seeing your tickety talks, Miss Delan. Yes, indeed, yes. You and your colorful hairs and whatnot. Lovely. Smooches for yous. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope everything is going good in your world. You like that Bart Simpson? Man, he's a character, ain't he? Oh, he's mischievous. He's got like a pointy skull. I don't know if you ever noticed that, but he's got like points on his skull, sort of like a castle. Has those little things on the top of the castle. That's what Bart Simpson's got on his top of his skull. That's weird, man. That's weird. But it's a cartoon, you know, and try not to think too much about it. If you think about Rocco's Modern Life, he's not like an accurate wallaby. You know. Crenellations are on the castle. Is that what they are? Crenellations? Gaze upon my crenellations. I wonder how they came. The first guy that built the castle was like, hey, check out my castle. And the guy's like, oh, that's good. That's pretty cool. What's hey, what are those little doodly doots on the top there? Oh, those? I invented those. Cool. They're called crenellations.
Commodore Friday gifted a tier 1 subscription to D0C_Rob.
D0C_Rob. Oh my goodness gracious. Just got a subscription gifted from the now liberated, I'm assuming, Commodore Friday. Yes, indeed. Very much
a gallon
appreciate it.
Of tiny corns.
Gallon of the tiny corns headed your way, my friend. And for people to pour boiling oil on the enemies. Oh yeah, not peanut oil. That stuff is expensive. Man, I remember looking around. I was at the dadgum grocery store. Whatever it was, Thanksgiving time, you know, and they were selling these big vats of oil, like peanut oil or whatever it was, for people to fry turkeys in. Good Lord. Big old thing of that's like $50 for a thing of it. It'd probably be cheaper to get like jet fuel or something like that to put your turkey in. Probably not as tasty though. You just took the title of first of the chat going forward. Commodore Friday using that. Use rapeseed oil? I don't know how expensive that is. But I feel like I've only seen small bottles of that. But it's a lot of oil. It might show up 3 hours before you, but you still be first. Would I call? Yeah. Go ahead and call. There, Beetlejuice. Go ahead. Rufus does love his turkey legs, don't you? Well, that's Rupert. Rupert, don't you love your turkey legs? I get confused because I used to have a dog named Rufus. But now this one's named Rupert, and the names, I should have made one of them change their names. But it's the cheapest of all other than lard. Oh, really? Is it? Oh, canola oil. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought it was just made of canolas. Holy canolas. Oh, I got a phone call. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
Oh, hi. It's Conrad Chan.
Hey, what's going on, Conrad Chan? Yes, indeed, yours. Welcome in.
I'm doing well. Just thought I hadn't called you in a long time, and We've been getting a lot of snow up here in Virginia.
Oh my goodness, I can just imagine. There's people that have been dealing with a lot of snow all over the place. Now, it's not that unusual for it to snow in Virginia, is that right? I mean, you guys get it.
We do. It's more so in the Shenandoah Mountains and the Blue Ridge Mountains. But where I am, I've said this before, near Washington D.C., we still get some snow. Yeah.
But is it more than usual? Are people like having
more
troubles?
Than usual.
Oh man.
Well, it hasn't snowed in a few days now, but it's been cold enough that the snow is staying on the roads.
Oh.
So we've been having to, clean off the car in the morning and shovel the driveway.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You're not out there shoveling the roads. That ain't your job.
No, that would be that'd be too much work for me.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah. What's been going on? I'm trying to think.
So do you enjoy like when it snows? Do you make like a snowman or anything like that? Do you go out and enjoy it, or you just like, well, there's snow?
I do enjoy it.
Oh,
sometimes
that's
we make a snowman. I meant this time. I was just a little under the weather, but I enjoy like there's a lot of kids in my neighborhood and they make snowmen, and they were sledding on the little hill.
Oh, that's the best.
I saw them, and the kids were having a grand old time.
That's spectacular. That sounds like some real Norman Rockwell stuff right there. We don't really get that around here. We get ice, and that's about it.
Yeah, and my cat, who is 16 years old, he keeps wanting to go outside, but if I let him outside, he comes right back in the door.
It's like, well, let me go check. Is it still? Yep, still cold. Never mind. I'm just gonna hang out in here.
He hangs up by the fireplace. He's, when you're a cat who's 16 years old, you're pretty damn old.
Yeah, that's pretty old for a cat.
Yeah, he's a very good cat. He has some arthritis, but when you get to be that old, you probably expect it.
Yeah. You're gonna get some arthritis. I got a dog that's around that age, and boy, he is. He's definitely getting old. He don't care no more. He don't give a rat's
dog is that?
He's sort of like he's mostly Chihuahua, but there's other things in there too. He ain't like a purebred Chihuahua.
Oh yeah, little mutt. That's good.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, small dogs, they live a lot longer than big dogs, I think.
That's what I've heard. I don't know why that is, but that's what they say.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I had an Australian kettle dog. She was about 40 pounds. She lived to 13, which I think is a pretty good age for a medium dog.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's
Yeah.
pretty good. 13. That then you don't have to deal with the teenager, so that's good.
It's true. Yeah, the old cat, he is a bit of a teenager because he meows and he gets whatever he wants.
Yeah.
And then I have the younger cats who are both 3 years old, they're brother and sister, and they try to play with the old cat, and it just, he says no. He puts them in their place. He smacks them on the nose, and
oh man, I love to see a cat smack something on the nose when it goes like bat 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 bat. Oh, I love it.
Oh yeah. He knows exactly what he wants, and he gets what he wants. And still, the younger cats, they love him. They try to, they groom him.
Oh.
And they cuddle with him. It's so cute.
Oh, that's adorable. I love that. I like that part with the cuddling and everything.
Oh yeah. So I don't know if I told you their names.
No, what other name?
The older cat, he's 16. His name is Haster. He's also known as the Kitty in Yellow. His name is based on the works of H.P. Lovecraft, the horror writer from the early 20th century.
I remember you told me about that before, yeah.
Yeah. And then the other cats, there's Mrs. Cake and Sidopolis. They're also literary cats. They're based on the works of Terry Pratchett, who wrote a fantasy series.
Oh, the Discworld guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I told you about that. So good stuff, yeah.
Oh man, I saw there's a website called Humble Bundle, and they sell like bundles of video games. Yeah, they had the Terry Pratchett there. I thought about scooping that up.
Yeah. I don't know if it's still around, but if it is, you should, because that's a really good deal. He wrote like 40 books in that series.
Yeah. It's and you get like all of them in the little download thing. And
yeah.
I got one of the little e-reader things. And I was like, hey, maybe I can start reading those. They seem pretty cool. But I've never read them before.
I enjoy them. They're very, it's fantasy with a little science fiction and a lot of humor.
That's what I like. Yeah, I like the funny stuff.
Yeah, you would enjoy that. I would highly recommend it if it's still available.
Yeah,
I'll
give it a Google.
Yeah, a friend of mine, he told me about it. I was like, I already own all the books.
You probably
like,
have like the
great.
actual like books. These are just the ebooks.
I do. I inherited them from my father, and he's still alive, but he downsized as he got older. He's in his 70s now, so he gave me all the books, and because he has them as audiobooks now. He finds it more relaxing when you're, because he's kind of an old guy. Just listens to the books and he wants to relax.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you get $18 for 39 books. That's not too bad.
Yeah, I would recommend it if you can do it. Like, totally do it.
Yeah, I may have to do that. There's still 7 days left on that thing. So.
Yeah, well, if you do it, let me know. I want to know what you think about the books. I think they're very funny.
Is that Terry Pratchett guy? Is he still alive or he's dead?
No, he passed away in 2015.
That's a shame.
I know.
Was he an old fella?
He was in his, I believe, 60s or early 70s. He had Alzheimer's.
Oh, wow.
So he chose to end his life medically.
Oh, wow, okay. Wow, I didn't know that.
Because, he felt like he didn't want to suffer through kind of losing his mind a little bit, since he was such a very intelligent person.
Yeah.
He was a writer. He was actually knighted by Queen Elizabeth.
Oh, wow.
His name is Sir Terry Pratchett. Yeah, he's
son of a gun. But I understand that though. Even if I was a dumb guy, which I sort of am, I still don't want to lose my mind. What little I got, you know what I mean? If they're like, "Hey, would you like to just hang around and lose your mind?" Or you want to just, I'd be like, well, So I get it.
Yeah,
I understand that.
Yeah, I don't fear a dumb guy. I think there's so many different types of intelligence.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Like some people have kinesthetic intelligence, which is, the movement of your body. Other people have the intelligence in, say, math or science. Other people have intelligence in art or literature. I know that you certainly have intelligence in entertainment and stopping speedos.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Thank you so much. Yes, indeed, yes. I will admit I'm good at catching speedos. I will give myself that, if nothing else.
I certainly enjoy your streams. So.
Oh,
I'm. Yeah. Well, I feel like I've been talking for a while, so I think Beetlejuice wanted to call in.
Oh yeah. Beetlejuice is gonna tell us what plays he's done, but
about the theaters, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm planning to go to the theater soon. So if I am able to, I'll tell you about it.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to hear it.
Yeah. One more thing I want to say. The theater I want to go to is called Drunk Shakespeare.
Drunk Shakespeare.
I know, right? So they have a bunch of actors, and one of them drinks 5 shots of whiskey before the play.
Oh my goodness gracious!
And then all the others tried to keep the play going in the proper direction, but the drunk actor does whatever they remember from the play.
Oh my goodness gracious! That's very interesting. Funny?
Yeah, I thought so it's in Washington D.C. and then I heard it's in Chicago and other places around the country. So yeah.
Wow. How do you get that job? How do you get that job where you're like, hey, learn lines or whatever, but just go up there, have a bunch of drinks, and then just whatever happens. Here you go. Have fun.
I don't know. I think he must just be a really good actor.
Yeah, maybe.
And the other thing I learned about it, they alternate. So they might have a couple shows a day. Different actors are the ones who drink. So each time you go to the show, it would be a little different.
That's pretty cool.
An anonymous
I'd love to
user
check
gifted
that
a
out.
tier 1 subscription to Raji and Gachi.
Anyway, well, I will let you go. Smooches to you. It's so nice to talk to you.
Oh, it's nice to hear your voice again, Nico-chan. Thank you so much for calling me. I appreciate that. And I'm probably gonna scoop up this Terry Pratchett gimmick since you It
An
comes so
anonymous
highly
user
recommended.
gifted a tier
I
1
love him.
subscription to
I
Beetlejuice
imagine
509.
probably other viewers enjoy him too. So.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think we all enjoy a lot of similar things. So I think you're right about that.
Yeah. All right. Well, you take care.
You too, my friend. Smooches for you. So you have a good night.
Smooches for you. You too. Bye-bye.
Toodaloo's. There she goes. Go to Renico Chan. Thank you so much for calling, my friend. Yes, indeed. And thank you so much, Anonymous. Anonymous. Being so kind. Thank you so much, Anonymous, for gifting a subscription to Raj and Gadget. And then maybe the same Anonymous, maybe a different. Nobody knows. To our good pal, Beetlejuice 509, who is free to call whenever you would like, Beetlejuice. Whenever you would like. We'll jibber jabber about plays and things like this. This Terry Pratchett thing. I was contemplating it. I was like, it seems like a pretty good deal. But then there's also the library, where I could get it for free. But then, what if the one that I want to read is checked out or something like that? I gotta wait and all that kind of stuff, or I could just buy it. Who knows? Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
Hey, it's Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice, how you doing, my friend?
Doing well. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing spectacular. It's good to hear from you again, my friend. What's been up with you? What you been going to? You been seeing some plays and things?
Yep, I've been seeing some plays. I recently saw what was the last one? I saw Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf.
Oh yeah. How was that one? What did you think about that one?
That was really good, actually. That was actually very good.
That's spectacular.
Yeah,
and you got to meet some of the cast. How was that?
They were nice. I met like 2 of the actors. There was only 4 people, so I met like most of the cast.
Well, yeah, that's half the. If you met 2 of them, that's half of the whole thing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But they was nice to you. They was all like, "Hey, let's take some pictures and stuff like that." Because I saw the pictures.
Yep. I asked her about like the photos. If I can get a photo, and they always say yeah.
Oh, that's super sweet. I'm glad.
I'm
glad that nobody's like, no, you can't have a photo, or they like try to charge you or something like that. That'd be no good.
No, no one ever charges you for photos.
Well, that's good. That's good to hear. So it's 4 people in the play. It's called Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. What is it about? What do they do?
Well, it's about this older couple. They come home like from a party.
Mm-hmm.
One night, like it's about like it's like they sit it like in this like it's at a college this college house. It's it's about like they got start home like from a party in the morning, and it's and then they invite this younger couple over in the play. And then it's like it kind of and they invite them, and it's like. Throughout the night, they just like it devolves into madness from there.
Oh wow, the madness involved. Okay, that sounds great. And so is it like a scary thing, or is it a funny thing, or what?
It's like a dark comedy, like I would say a dramedy. A comedy.
I like a dramedy. Yeah,
like that. Yeah, well, that's what it's about. Like this. Like this older couple, like at their party, they invite like this younger couple over at their house in this college or wherever it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be look like a college house. I mean. And,
very interesting. So, they like they eat snacks and talk about things, or are there ghosts, or what? What happens?
Oh no, they drink some this wine involved, like that.
Ah, they drink some wine. Yeah. That'll do it. So when did you go see that play?
I saw that on the oh, what day did I see that on?
Well, I mean, you don't have to tell the date, but just like
yeah,
last week before.
I saw that on the last week.
Oh, last week. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. So that's fairly recent. So what's next? You got another one coming up this weekend, or when is the next one?
Oh, or not last week, the week before last.
Oh, okay.
The week before last.
That sounds pretty good. So no play last week?
No, nothing last week. It was like 2 weeks now.
Oh, okay. Well, what's the next one on the agenda?
The next play on the on the agenda is what's the next one? Lady Sitting.
Lady sitting?
Yeah, Lady Sitting.
Lady sitting. What is that about? So sitting on ladies?
No, it was it's a world premiere play. It's a world premiere.
A world premiere?
Yeah, a world premiere.
Wow, so nobody knows what it's about.
No. Well, it's about this this lady's grandma who's like 101.
That's pretty old, yeah.
Yeah, it's like her last year. It's about like her last year of life, and it's like her history and everything. It's interesting.
So it's a comedy?
They said I called the theater. They said it's more of a drama.
Okay. Because old people can be pretty funny sometimes, you know.
Yeah, I heard there's like funny parts, but I heard it's mostly a drama.
Oh, okay. So it's like a 101 years old lady, and she's sitting there, and she's like, "Well, back in my day, we used to walk up and down the roads." I don't know what a 101-year-old person would talk about.
Well, I will tell you how that play is.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear. It's called Lady Sitting. What a name!
Yeah, I know, it's interesting.
Lady Sitting, because it's sort of like normally you hear like babysitting, I guess. It's sort of the thing, but this is Lady Sitting, but it's like an old lady. It's like geezer sitting or something like that. I'm very interested, but that's the world premiere, so nobody's ever seen this play. I'm very interested with that. I remember MTV used to do world premieres of music videos. So does that mean
tonight?
Oh,
there's opening. There's opening tonight. The opening night. There was previews the last couple days, but tonight's like the opening night.
Oh man, what time does it start? Do we have time to make it?
No, the play already started.
Ah, dadgummit. Well, oh well.
What, were you gonna go to the show today?
Yeah, I was gonna go up to. I was gonna travel up there real quick, hop on a plane, and go see Lady Sitting. That'd be great.
You weren't. You wouldn't make that right in time. Right?
No, I didn't. No, I wasn't gonna do that. That would be fun though.
Were you just joking about that?
Oh yeah, just joking around. Just joking around. Hey, I did want to tell everybody that you put a picture of your framed Halloween card that I sent you. That is up on your wall. You posted on the old Instagram and tagged me in the story, and I was like, "Look at that! That's beautiful." So I appreciate you doing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You must have a very cool wall because you framed. Somebody else sent you something, and you framed that too. I forget who you said it was. Somebody sent something.
The Shadow Ansem, my friend.
Yeah, Shadow Ansem. Yeah, that guy sent you something. So do you have like a pretty cool wall of like memorabilia type of things?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, that's awesome. That's super cool. So you're gonna go see
Lady
Sitting?
Were you like joking about like flying up to the theater and going to the theater?
Oh yeah, no, I was just joking around. I would love to though, and like if I had unlimited funds, I would do that. But you gotta have some major disposable income to just drop and go fly and see a play.
Well, that was just like a joke you were making, right?
Oh yeah, just a little joke. Just a little joke.
Nothing serious, right?
Nah, nothing serious. Just the old jokey thing. That's all it was. Yeah. But hey, so that's the next one. What else you got going on? Anything else that you want to tell the people about?
Yeah. After that is I'm seeing Mrs. Doubtfire the musical after that one.
Oh man, that's gonna be great. I would love to see that.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good.
So that's on the next day. So you got a full thing planned. You're gonna be watching some plays, having a grand old time. I appreciate you always calling in and letting us know what's going on in the world of theater, my friend. Yeah, I learned more about theater from you than I learned from anywhere
Sako
else.
heart move Sako shaky spear Sako heart move Sako shaky spear Sako heart move Sako shaky spear Sako heart move.
Thank you so much, Shira. for subscribing for
Oh, and
36
then
months. Hot dog. Yes, indeed. Thank you very much. Shout out
And then
to
after that one, what I was thinking, what is it? After
Mrs. Doubtfire?
After Mrs. Doubtfire, I'm gonna see. What is after that? I'm seeing a play called Cost of Living.
Across the Living?
Cost of Living.
Oh, Cost of Living. Oh, that makes way more sense. That sounds pretty cool. What is that one about? Do you know?
No, I don't.
Oh, yeah, well, that makes two of us. I have no idea. It is very expensive to live, though. That is true. That is very much true. Well, thank you so much for calling in, Beetlejuice. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Hey,
That's always-
like when you read out later, can I recommend again someone tonight?
Yeah, you can
Or
recommend. Yeah, as long as there's nobody
I don't
that I really want to rate on, I will
Yeah,
definitely take that
unless-
into
unless-
consideration.
Unless you want to read somebody.
Yeah, no, I'm always down for recommendations. Your recommendations have been very good so far, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, I always try to pick like the. I think sometimes like I think we probably rated at the wrong time. Probably I think.
Yeah, well that happens. Yeah, somebody's about to shut the show down, or they're doing something weird or whatever. But that happens.
Yeah,
That's just
or-
part of it. That's just part of it.
Or just like someone else read, and then it's like you rate it Chris Stream, and then like someone will like follow that, or before you read someone already does it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that happens a lot. The internet is like a wild place of a wild west of rating and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's so good to talk to you, Beetlejuice. I'm so glad you're doing good. I wish nothing but the best for you, my friend. And I'm looking forward to hearing about this lady sitting play.
Yeah, I'll tell you how that is.
Yeah, tell me how it is. But don't be a stranger to the old Discord and things like that, my friend. I appreciate it.
What did you say? Be a stranger in the Discord? Or
No,
don't be?
I said don't be a stranger in the Discord. Yeah, I like seeing posted your pictures of you meeting the cast and things like that.
Okay, what does that mean? That don't be a stranger, but
No, I'm just saying. I like seeing your pictures of you with the
oh yeah,
with the
Oh,
cast
what
and
do you
things
mean,
like
like-
that.
yeah, like you mean like don't stop posting, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's all I meant. That's all I meant.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I didn't mean it. I didn't know.
No, you're all good. You're all good, my friend. It's
All right,
so
I'll
good
let
to
you
talk
go.
to you. All right, smooches for you, and I'll see
All
you
right.
in the chat hopefully. Okay.
All right, I'll see you in the chat in a minute.
All right, toodaloos, my friend.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed, yes. Beetlejuice, thank you so much for calling, my friend. Smooches are for the O's. Yes, indeed, yes. Lady City. I know, welcome in, Brenda Fabulous. Smooches for you. We put out the Brenda Fabulous signal. Now, what was that, Brenda Fabulous? You said your mom told you that you need to get a hobby? What brought that on? I would love to hear more about that story. Your mom said, you need to get a hobby. What are you doing? Get a hobby. Like, what does she want you to do? Like to crochet? She trying to get a free blanket? What's the deal? What you need to get a hobby, Brenda. I have no idea what your mother sounds like, but everybody's mother sounds like this in my head. Brenda, what are you doing? Get a hobby. Why don't you start collecting Pokemon cards like little Johnny down the street? You need a hobby. Wait, why are you watching a sock on the television? Leave that alone. Why are you doing so many poots on the computer? There's too many computer poots. You stop that. This is a hobby. Befriending a random sock on the internet. I could not agree more. Shabba could not agree more. You was with her at the doctor's office. She was telling me about her interests and said I needed a hobby. Oh, what is she into? What does she do? Brenda Fabulous. I mean, if it's personal, you don't have to tell me your mother's hobbies. That's usually not a question I ask somebody. Tell me your mother's hobbies. But you brought it up. I'm interested to see what does she do? Does she play pickleball? Does she collect coins? Does she collect sugar daddies? Could be. Very interested to see what the deal is. Oh yeah, I get turned on the old gimmick for the animal of the day. We're going to be doing that here soon. Prediction for the animal of the day. Pickleball is for the oldest here. She's an artist and believes she's a good cook. She's 86, so no pickleball. Well, 86. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But she's an artist. And wait, Ed, you say she believes she's a good cook. I just caught that, Mr. Daggers. Yeah, I just caught that. Skydiving, big game hunting. Yeah, a lot of 86-year-olds love skydiving and big game hunting. Very popular hobby amongst the older folks. So what, she also believes she's. So wait a minute, Brenda. So you're saying that she believes she's an artist and believes that she could cook. So are you telling me that she's over there finger painting and burning macaroni? Is she not really good at these things, but people are like telling her that she is? I'm very interested. I want to talk to your mother. She believes she's an artist. Wait, what is her medium? Does she carve things out of marble? Does she, yeah, macaroni art. There's nothing wrong with macaroni art. A lot of people downplay macaroni as a medium, but I think it's a perfectly viable artistic medium. If you feel that you can best express what's going on in your soul via macaroni, I say more power to you. She is an artist and a good cook. Believing is the first step. Exactly. That's manifesting right there. Manifesting 101. Oh, you was the black sheep, Brenda Fabulous? Well, if we were all a flock of sheep, I think the majority of us would be black. I think the majority of us would be black sheep. So there's a vote going on for the animal of the day. What letter of the alphabet do you think it starts with? I actually forgot what the animal of the day was, but so we'll find out together. What's wrong with finger paint? Nothing wrong with that either, Barracks. If the way that your soul chooses to express itself is via the medium of finger paints, then I say God bless you. More power to you. More power to you. Couldn't remember that. It's a $5 word, Shira. Manifest is a $5 word for sure. Manifest. That's what there's a whole book about it. It's called The Secret. The Secret. Turns out you can just manifest anything. That's the secret. They call the book The Secret, but they could have just called it Manifest Stuff, and that would just be the end of the secret. But how do you write a book about something that's the secret? You know what I mean? It's not very secret. If you're going to write a book about, like you sat down and write a book about, you don't accidentally write a book. You can accidentally tell a secret. I've done that once or twice. But you don't accidentally write a book. Whoops-a-daisies. I let the secret slip. You know what I mean? So it can't be that secret if you're writing the book and telling me what it is. But yeah, manifesting, that's what they say. Oh yeah, Calicott. No, I actually don't have Netflix, and I'm kind of upset that they're going to make me buy Netflix to keep watching wrestling. Bunch of jerks.
Happy things?
Mm-hmm.
Well, one powerful thing is that nobody can be happy for you, but you. There's a lot to like about yourself. You just need to look in the mirror and smile at those things.
That's what I'm talking about. You tell them, Steve Dave. You tell them. That's what they need to hear. That's what you need to tell them. Thank you so much for those 25 delicious bits, my friend. Yes, indeedios. You know what? It hardly gave. I appreciate, and this is not telling everybody else that you need to do this or anything like that, but I'm just saying I appreciate you referencing the title of the broadcast when you came in, because a lot of times I try to come up with something different. You know what I mean? And usually it just some nonsense that I put in the title. But the title of this one is Let Us Talk of Happy Things. So you came in and you said you were talking about here's some happy things. Words of positivity. I love it. I love it. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. You tell him, Steve Day. Sorry, you didn't say it. No. I'm not saying. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not saying that this is what everybody needs to do. I'm just saying it's just nice every once in a while to have somebody, reference the thing. But also, I'm glad it doesn't happen very often, because most of the time I forget what I typed by the time that I get to like this point of the show. So it's like if you would have came in, if I hadn't have just happened to remember and you came in and see that and you just said happy things, I'd be like, what, are you quoting something? What are you talking about, happy things? And then whenever I closed everything down, I'd be like, oh, I get it now. I get it now. What's going on there, Nephew Dookie? How you doing, my friend? How you doing, my friend? We all failed. No, you did not fail the chat. You would have saved the mom story for another stream. Oh, no. I think that's a happy thing. It's funny to me that your mom told you to get a hobby because she thinks that she's an artist and thinks that she can cook. I would actually love to hear more. Where can I subscribe to your newsletter, Brenda Fabulous? That's what I want to know. We got to do some dad jokes. A couple of redemptions for dad jokes. Radji Gadji was the most recent one. There was one a while back. I'm not sure who it was. But you know who you are. So feel free to say, hey, it was me, sock up. And they'll be like, hey, there you are. Or even if it wasn't you, just lie about it. I won't know. That's an important thing. To figure out when you can lie and get away with it. You know what I mean? It's good to know when you can and when you can't. Alright. Let's see. Dadgum, but I keep opening to the same. Then it was you, Brenda. Perfect. It was probably you, Calicott. It wasn't Doc Rob. We know that. It was Brenda Fabulous and Calicott. Alright, there we go. Alright, here we go. Hey, I would tell you a chemistry joke, but I don't know if it would get a reaction. Any chemists in the house? Laugh, nerds. All right. Let me see. Hey, do you know who invented fractions? These are math jokes, by the way. You know who invented fractions? Henry the 1/8. 1/8. That's a fraction right there. A fraction is it's a number and then like a line and then another number. But not the line that goes this way. That's subtraction. And not two lines, because that's addition. Hey-o. Alright, here we go. Alright, another math joke before I move on to another page. How can you tell when you're in a math teacher's garden? How can you tell when you're in a math teacher's garden? Well, I'll tell you how you can tell. You just look around. You look around, and all the trees will have square roots. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, square roots. Square roots. That's a math joke. That's a math joke. All right, let's see. You like that one, you toasted? That was pretty good. That one was not bad. Ooh, yeah. Not bad. What do you call an acid with an attitude, Doc? Right? Oh, I don't know. I've met a few of those in my day, though. For sure. All right. Right here. Hey, amino acid. Oh my goodness gracious, Doc Rob, that is spectacular. That I can guarantee you that joke is better than anything in this book. Here we go. Hey, any salad can be a Caesar salad if you stab it enough. Hey-oh, Caesar got stabbed to death. Caesar salad, ladies and gentlemen. Caesar salad. Hey, let me ask you this question. If we aren't supposed to have midnight snacks, then why do they put a light in the refrigerator? Am I right? Why do they put a light in there if I'm not supposed to have midnight snacks? Who's making these rules? Who's making these rules? All right, here we go. Let's do it. We'll do a couple of more. Oh, I seen this the other day. I seen this happen the other day. Why did the pie go to the dentist? How come the pie went to the dentist? Well, the pie went to the dentist because it needed a filling. Hey-oh, ladies and gentlemen, that's right, filling. There's usually a pie has filling. Do we have any bakers? Bakers? Quakers? Candlestick makers? All right, well, that's fine. All right, here we go. Says there's a little girl. And she goes up to her mama and she says, a boy in my class asked me to play doctor. And the mom gets a little worried. She's like, he did what happened? What happened? And the girl said, nothing happened. He made me wait 45 minutes and then double billed the insurance company. That's right. Oh, doctors, am I right? Making you wait in the little room. Oh, that'll do it. They will do it. All right, here we go. Last one. You know, I've always wondered if vegetarians eat vegetables, what do humanitarians eat? Am I right? Oh my goodness, they eat people. They're cannibals. Thank you, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming to the Old Comedy Club for the dad jokes. Be sure to let one rip on your way out. Yeah. Wow. You had a dream last night you was a muffler and you woke up exhausted. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Waking up exhausted. Ain't nothing. Oh, yeah. Nothing worse than that. Cannibal humor is the best. I love a good cannibal joke. Like the two cannibals are eating a clown, and the one turns to the other and says, "Does this taste funny to you?" But clowns aren't really all that funny. If clowns were that funny, then how come everybody that does stand-up comedy just does it in their regular face? You think there'd be a lot more clowns in stand-up comedy. Anytime I go to a movie, and they say, "Oh, this is a comedy movie," there's no clowns. You know what I mean? They're not known for that comedy. You have a cricket. Oh, I do have a cricket sound effect. Wait, where's the? There we go. Denim. That's what kind of pants they wear? Yeah, no, that's true. They wear like overalls, I believe. Oh my goodness, who could this be? We got us a phone call. Dadgummit, click on the oh, there we go. Hello, caller, you're on the air. How can I help you?
Oh, Taco Bell was very good.
Hey, it's just on the blowhard. How you doing, my
friend? For being a part of this whole thing. I just want to apologize to everybody because I've been pretty busy lately, so I haven't been able to stream or do whatever. Work and life and shit, stuff,
all kind of stuff.
Getting away. And so it's coming. Like I said, it's coming. It's hex season around there. So, and I mean, everybody. Not to mention work, you got holidays, you got football, and then you got.
You've been playing football?
Other stuff. So, yeah, I've been playing football. That's why the Eagles suck this year. So it's because they got me.
They brought you on the team, and you're like, I'm not a professional football player.
You know what? I'm not, yeah, you know, I got a busted leg, but you know, I that was disappointing. And you know what? I'll be the first to admit it. Is that whole thing, and that's I try not to talk a bunch of stuff. I'll talk a bunch of stuff to a certain person because you talk stuff to me. Plus, depending on who your favorite team is, and yes, we lost, but they got embarrassed.
Oh yeah, that was bad. Yeah.
So it was. I did not speed home. I got Taco Bell because I spent a little bit of work. And I only do that to rub it in your face because apparently Taco Bell is like Shangri-La in Mobile, Alabama.
Well, no, it's not that. It's just the Taco Bell here sucks. Oh, my goodness gracious. We just got a raid from Flip That Noise. Yes, it did, yo. Thank you so much, Flip That Noise. Welcome in, my friend. Thank you so much for bringing in your friends. You were playing, according to this thing, it says you were playing Resident Evil 5. With the zombies and the whatnot. Flip That Noise. Let me ask you this. Wait a minute. What? Oh, there we go. How was your stream, my friend? How was your stream? You were playing it very badly? That's the way I play all of those Resident Evil games. I'm Terribly
An
terrible at
anonymous
them.
user gifted a tier 1
I
subscription
haven't.
to flip that
I just
noise.
got a new system.
Thank
I
you,
got the
Anonymous.
Xbox.
Yeah, you got an Xbox.
the
Oh, we're
last-
talking to our friend, for the people that just joined us. We're talking to our good pal Just Another Blowhard on the telephone. He is
Or
also a
JDH.
streamer.
I'm coming up with a different name.
Oh,
because
okay.
apparently, I mean, it is what it is. That was a huge setback, and yes, I agree, Mr. Dangus, I should get over it. But it hurts,
Oh yeah.
But like I said, I'm being very petty about it. But I'm just getting back, as the 50-year-old midlife crisis people do, getting into the games, and I just downloaded Resident Evil 2, which is a game I've beaten like 3 or 4 times.
Oh wow.
But the remake of it, Talkie McTalkerson.
That's a pretty good
not a
name. I
bad
like
one.
that. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Complaining McComplainerson.
No, nobody typed that.
I like. It was. What was it? I forgot. I like Dane Bramage, or some sort of Dane.
Yeah, Dave
I don't know
Bramage, that's
yet.
pretty
Well, like I said, I'm trying to figure out a bunch of stuff, and it's just like, hopefully, I'll have a couple of days off here and get things back. I did the vacation thing.
Mm-hmm.
To be with your old stomping ground.
Oh yeah,
And
down in Arizona.
So, I lived in Southern California, and I don't think it's ever gotten that cold there when I was there. And it was literally, of course it would, Brenda. That's just what you are. It's
what up, drunk? You look
but
good
it
to
was
see.
like 50 degrees.
50
darn near
degrees?
freezing. I don't think it ever dropped. It was like 50 degrees. It was the same temperature in Indianapolis, Florida, as it was in Tucson, Arizona. And I was just sun shining and desert, and that was about it. So, and that's what it is. I have nothing to talk about. I just finished my meal and
what did you get from Taco Bell?
What I got from Taco Bell, I got one of the boxes, and I got the chicken enchilada box or what have you. It's garbage food, but it's good garbage.
What is an enchilada?
I have no idea. It's something that Taco Bell has food on itself. Like it has nothing to do really with any sort of Mexican food. And not to say that it ever did, but it's the tacos. I don't know. It's the tacos.
A cross between an enchilada and a burrito.
Yeah.
They got
something
menu
like that.
items
It was
mating
good.
now? Wow.
Apparently.
Oh, you was playing with Druncula flip that note. Oh, okay. Well, at least you're both not good at it. That's pretty good.
Well, and that's because now that I got the thing, I'm going to probably be gaming once I stream. And by the way, I can stream from my Xbox. You just won't be able to see me or hear me.
You could plug
So
a webcam into that thing.
I can?
Yeah. It's got USB ports. Plug use a webcam in there. Whammos.
Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Yep.
But anyway, but I think when you suck at a game, it's more entertaining than when you're good at it.
Yeah, I think either end of the spectrum is the entertaining part. The middle part is not very good to watch. But if somebody's like terrible at it, that's funny. Or if somebody's really good at it, then you're like, whoa, look at him go.
I've often said, as long as you're entertaining, you just don't be boring. And being okay is being boring.
Take that, okay, people.
Well, yeah. I mean, like I said, I want to either be extremely terrible or the best thing you ever see. I don't want to be in between.
Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah.
I can take being completely terrible because it's something to talk about. You'll remember me. That's what this name of the game is all about. So, but
that is true.
But one of the problems I'm having with these games, and maybe this is why I like the whole spray power washer simulator, which that's taken over my life. Is
you still playing the power washing?
I don't. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, the price of that alone, the amount of hours I put into that game is just, whatever. but I'm seeing these games that I want to get into, but it's like it's like putting on Lord of the Rings, expecting just a little, when you just want to have something on. It's like there's a lot there. There's a lot to get into, and you're going to be dedicating a lot of time to a lot of these games. I find sometimes they're easier because, back in my day, it was all about eating quarters.
Pong,
so,
yeah.
It would be incredibly hard. And you couldn't, there's so many games that I got that you could not get past one level. And this was like everybody could get back, like Battletoads or Ghosts and Goblins or I'm trying to think of another extremely hard game. Ninja Gaiden. The first Ninja Gaiden where it didn't have like a password system, or the first Mega Man, I don't think had a password system.
Yeah, Mega Man was tough too.
I never had to sit that.
I've always been terrible at the Mega Man games. I try them every once in a while because I'm like, oh, I'm going to play Mega Man. And I play it for about 3 minutes. And then I'm like, forget this game forever.
I did play Doom. There's a lot going on. Like I downloaded the newest Doom. Not Doom Eternal. Before that. And I don't know if I'm just old man, because I am an old man.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just all this flashing light and stuff going on. And it's just like, I need to calm down. I just stop, and it's just, there's just a lot of stuff going on. I will say the last true console game that I got into was BioShock. And I can't say it's the story. I thought it was the story, but it really wasn't the story. I just like that ambiance, and I like being in that world.
That's a $5 word. I like ambiance. That's pretty good.
Yeah, ambiance. Yeah.
What does that mean?
Really smart. I don't know. I saw it on a fortune cookie. So it made me sound smart.
That's pretty good. I like that.
Wait, how about this? I like the mise en scène, since I can use my film school background.
Oh my
but yeah,
God. That's a $10 word. That's a French word.
No, it's a French word. But yeah, like I downloaded like Forza 5 or something like that, and I just wanted a little racing game. And first of all, it's like 120 bazillion gigabytes of downloads. It took a while.
Yeah.
And then I get on there, and it's like, okay, here you go. You got to watch all these cutscenes. It's like an hour later, then maybe you can start driving, and it's like I just want to play a game. I just want to.
I did the same thing with that game.
Kids today.
That's what
it is. Oh, but there is a game that I was going to, because it looked like something that you could either stream on here, and if you don't, I will. But it reminded me of that weird Eastern European game that you played a long time ago.
Tux and Fanny?
Odd. And yes, it reminds me of that.
That was American.
It's called Frog Detective.
Oh, Frog Detective. Yeah.
Yes, Frog Detective. It looks and from everything I've seen, it's an amazing game. And another game that I forgot that I have a Switch somewhere in my apartment, but I forgot about the Goose Game, the Untitled Goose Game. That was a fantastic game. I love that game.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Where you can just wander around and do what have you. So, but yeah, so I'm turning. I can't say this because the last time I made this joke, they banned my name. I'm regressing, apparently. I'm 50 going on 12 in that age aspect of it. Oh, there is a game, speaking of which, because I saw this when I was digging it, there is a rubber duck simulator. I have no idea what it is. It doesn't look anything like, the duck game that we have.
Oh, I've got that game. Yeah.
You have that game. So
I do have that game,
that So what is it?
No, it's you talking about the wait. You talking about plastic duck? Which one are you talking about?
I'm talking about, I can't remember what it's called. It's like something European, like how a European, posh European would call rubber duck. But it's like plastic rubber duck simulator, what have you.
Oh, I don't know.
And you know what, Mr. Dangus, they deserve it. You come in here, you start raiding, I like you all, but you get what you come for. So.
Thanks for helping my streaming career there, Just Another Blowhard. I appreciate that.
Hey, it's like cancer.
I'm just
you don't expect me to get you, but tuck, Reggie, and Gadget, you have yourself a good night.
Oh, Reggie Gadget's got to go? Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, here we go. Reggie Gadget smooches for you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Allow us to tuck you in. Tuck. Mwah, smooches for you. Sleep the sleep of the righteous, Reggie Gadget. I appreciate you staying up late on the other side of the pond, my friend, and listen to Just Another Blowhard's Inane Babble. I appreciate that. Very kind of you.
Inane Babble. That's a good name for me.
That's not bad.
Start out, and that's what the thing is I'm gonna turn off chat and just start talking and act like somebody's there. I often used to say that Twitter, before it became 4chan Lite, used to be people talking to nobody, yelling into the void.
Mm-hmm.
People complaining to nobody. And
there's still a lot of that.
Who it is. It is. It is. I know, Mr. Dangus. I don't feel any hate from anybody in here, and as much as I am kind of a heel or kind of as much as I give Sock Hop stuff, I keep coming back for a reason. I like everybody in here, and I like Sock Hop.
Oh, yeah.
I've often said that I spend 6 hours a day, 6 hours a week, possibly 9 hours. 9 hours a week.
Yeah, some weeks. Yeah,
some weeks, just hanging out with you, and I'm just like, okay. That's interesting. So,
no, it's fantastic. I don't know what it is. There's some sort of magical alchemy. I don't know if it's where we're located, or maybe there's some sort of weird beta waves or something, or maybe the moon is in retrograde or whatever. I don't know. But the people that hang around and watch this show, that's the number one thing that people say. Anybody that comes by and checks out the show, they're like, man, your chat is just the best. Everybody, it's it's hilarious.
Nobody hates it. Nobody's ever bored, or nobody's ever, we don't gang up on people, and if we do, it's in a loving way. It is very interesting, and what I find very odd too is that for something that is basically built for children, we're all relatively around the same age. I mean, I doubt there's here anybody under the age, and I apologize if I'm calling it. I highly doubt there's anybody under the age of 35.
I don't think. Well, under 35 for sure. But I think there's no Zoomers. I don't think there's any Zoomers.
No, this is not. And I've often said that the streaming services, especially YouTube, was built on the back of children, and I also think back to the days when they first started streaming services and everybody had their stuff. Where how much of that was built on lies? Mm-hmm. The whole Facebook video was built on complete lies. In terms of how much is come and gone, and now, like you said, with what do you call it, Raw, everything's going streaming, and then you're seeing a lot of conventional, like when I said about Sports Illustrated, or you're seeing LA Times, and you're seeing all these newspapers or magazines, going under, and part of me is that's sad, but also part of me is I'm surprised this didn't happen years and years ago. I mean, when's the last time you bought a newspaper? I mean, they've been handling, and
an anonymous user gifted a tier 1 subscription to Karen Susie.
Entertainment, even though, I mean, I listen to podcasts. I have that one radio station that I shared with you guys. I listen to it. I basically listen to it on Sunday morning.
Mm-hmm.
And it's it's not nationally owned. And so there's no the worst thing this country's ever did was allow media conglomeration. And what I mean by that is one company owns everything. It just waters everything down.
Yeah, the Whatever Act of 1994. Yeah, that ruined everything. It really did.
Yeah, that sort of, and got to blame a Democrat for that. But it's just, but at the same time, I think it's starting to buckle under its own weight to where the problem is not, here as I am inane babbling, the problem is not there's no way to get a message out. The problem is there's no way to make money at it, or the way that people made money is no longer a model. Like I've often said, it's cheaper to make a film, it's cheaper to make an album. You can make a symphony orchestra at home using Pro Tools and put it out for everybody to see. You could write a book. You have written a book. By the way, I'm waiting for my book. Thanks a lot. And,
By the way, it's still in this Padcom envelope.
Yeah, I checked
it's right here.
I checked. Yeah, thank you.
It's right
Show
here.
you. Like I will not be not be ignored. But there's just not a way to make money at it because it's so readily available. And another thing that I've been thinking a lot about lately, because I get lost in my own thoughts and I try not to go off the deep end or anything like that, is the way that things are now advertised. When I was a kid, if you wanted to advertise something, you bought as much places that you can see. Like you have a widget, you have a book named Jeff in Wonderland. You need to go and put a billboard up or make a TV commercial or, yada, yada, yada. And there was some aspect of saying, well, the people that would like this book, I'll put it on this show. But it was much more out there. With the internet today, everything is about, targeted advertising. To find that targeted viewer. And the problem with that is that if you're only getting ads that are targeted towards you, then everything becomes niche and nothing becomes popular. Like I think you're starting to see some of it in today with the tribalism of say Star Wars. Or let's take wrestling, for example. AEW versus WWE. AEW caters to, and for in a way what say ECW did in the day, a certain type of fan. The problem is to grow, you need to branch out. You need to be as blanket to everybody else. It costs more money to get new viewers as to keep them, as they always used to say. The problem is if you keep going to that niche, you're not going to grow. So you're just basically shut yourself off. It's like, and also you don't have that kind of thing. Like Rick Rubin said, he missed being programmed too. Like he missed the radio. Like he missed being able to turn on the radio and hear a song just being played that you can discover for yourself, because that's gone. You have to basically go look for it. Same thing with movies today too, and it's just odd. And we might be in that era where we're trying to get used to it. But I've rambled on. This has gotten completely out of hand. You should have stopped me. Pull the plug.
I was just trying to figure out, is it niche or niche?
It's whatever it is. It's just you're catering to the few. So it's I can't say that. What's something niche that I like?
Batman.
Well, that's not niche.
Oh, that's not niche?
Batman's a little bit. Yeah, that is this. I like Sock Hop. Okay.
That's niche.
You are. Yeah. You're niche. Would I like to see you blow up? Would I like to see you become Weird Paul? I would, but at the same time, it would suck because a lot of the intimacy, so to speak, that we all know each other and we all talk to one another in here. But you don't have a whole lot of people coming up. You're not like a Weird Paul. Like I was complaining about that one streamer. I said that if I had to lose my name, why is she able to do this? She had literally thousands of people in her stream. And I'm like, how is that possible? Because the whole point of this is to interact with your viewers. And, it's the difference, I guess, of playing a small club versus a large stadium. There's that disconnect.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
It's that type of thing. And another thing that's missing, Mr. Dangus, is the idea of, local television is gone. And it's mainly because we used to have back in the day, we have we call them UHF channels, but there's some VHF. But the non-network, and they would be basically making TV programming in the city, whether it's a small market, a large market, all of that. This is where things like, the Mystery Science Theater comes from, that type of. That's gone now, and all it is the same garbage. And it's sad. But again, it's not because the capability is not there. It's not because they've removed it, that nobody can know how to do it, or have the access to an audience. It's just that you can't make money at it the way that you did.
Oh, money,
So
yeah.
art is free, and now nobody wants to do it. But anyway,
Pope Griffin, that's right. Yeah, it is a French word, so it's likely. Mais oui, it's a niche. It's a niche. A baguette, spaghetti.
Yeah, spaghetti, because French and Italian is right.
Yeah.
So you can
Over
take
there,
your
right
stream.
there.
I don't even think we got to the animal of the day.
Nope, not yet.
Not yet, but it is Tuesday, and I have to back clean up to all the other people who call in. So I
appreciate that.
I may
It's
be
always good
streaming,
to
I don't
hear
know.
from. Yeah, when's the next time you get a stream?
Well, I got to put together this. Skull, and I still have it. This
Skull?
dinosaur skull, which is really cool.
Oh, skull. Yeah.
I'm not sure the dinosaur skull, the Lego dinosaur skull. That's really cool. And so I still have to put that together. I still have to put together my Moon Man. And by the way, they've actually released a Lego Moon Man, just a regular one, not an MTV one, and it costs about the same amount that I spent for the MTV one, and it's an offshoot, and it looks so much better. But anyway, shout out to me. I will probably be taking up some names or something like that. And, it'll probably be happening while it's gaming. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But you all have yourselves a wonderful night, and I'll see you all in the chat.
Smooches for you, my friend. Thank you so much. JABH. There's our good pal JABH, or whatever he's calling himself. I'm not exactly sure. Used to be just another blowhard. But now I think everybody just calls him Steve. Thank you, Steve, for calling in. Pope Griffin. Thank you so much for hanging around. I appreciate that. Thanks to everybody who came in with the raid from Flip That Noise. I saw that Flip That Noise was here not that long ago. I appreciate you hanging around, my friend. Very, very cool of you to do a raid. I don't get a raid very often. Don't get a raid very often, so I appreciate that. Very much appreciated that. Gets a large cane to pull Doc Rob off stage. Calico. Oh, what did Doc Rob do? Oh my goodness! Just another next caller. Always good. Did you Steve? But that's oh yeah, Minecraft. Yeah, that guy's name's Steve. Well. You could always be Jeff. Jeff is pretty funny. Jeff. Nothing wrong with that. We're gonna find out the animal of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Let me make sure I'm not gonna give it away, as I so often do. Oh, pardon me. Okay, cool. Cool. J names are very Gen X. Oh, is that true? What about S names? Jeff, Jason, Jennifer. All J names, you're 100% correct. You have the book Jeff in Wonderland, and you read the whole book, Jeff in Wonderland. Oh, Scotty B518, thank you so much, my friend. Very much appreciated. You just named you and your siblings just to the book, Mr. Dankus. That's funny. All right, you want the Sky intro, Calicut? All right, we could do that. I can do that. Let me pause this music. And we're going to play the intro. You want to do the ska one, which is the... That's this one.
It's Suck-Off's animal of the day. Does it swim or does it crawl? You know what is it called? It's Suck-Off's animal of the day. Does it climb or does it fly? You know the reason why. Suck-Off's animal of the day.
Yes, indeed. Yo's, ladies and gentlemen. Man, that is a bop. That is a bop. Shout out to our good pal Jeeve Stones for making those songs for us. Man, some good stuff. Hey, good to see you, Slapstick. Glad you're still around. All right, we're going to find out what the animal of the day is. You guys voted 2 days ago about what do you think the letter of the alphabet it starts with. Was hoping it was a horrible creature. Well, it could have been. It could have been. And it depends on your perspective, because I've done animals and people have said, oh, that should be a horrible creature. And I've done horrible creatures and people say, that should just be a regular animal. So it depends on your perspective, you know. That's a big part of it. Your perspective on what you think. Karen Susie, going back a minute ago, you asked what a Zoomer was. A Zoomer, they call them Gen Z. Gen Z. And so you know how they call like baby boomers, they call them boomers. So Gen Z, they call them Zoomers. Is what it is. So you got Gen X, then it goes to millennials, and then you got Zoomers, right? Didn't that come next? And then there's Gen Alpha, which I guess Baby Sock would be. I'm not sure. But that's what they call it. But it's all, you know what I mean? It's just made up stuff to like aggregate the group of people's typical behavior shaped by shared cultures and stuff. It's not, you know, it doesn't really mean anything. Because think about like ancient Roman times. You know what I'm saying? Like oh, well, you know about that guy? He was born in 100. Not like us, who was born in the 110s. We're totally different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always think about it that way, and I'm like, man, it's not that different, really. It's really not that different. Like, oh, we watch TV different? Big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you zoom out, it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't. Some kids these days are horrible creatures. Well, there's been horrible creatures all throughout, though. Yeah, the Florida Joker. Trying to get him a job on Grand Theft Auto 6. That's it, man. You got to shoot your shot, Florida Joker. Dead gone. All right, we're gonna find out what the animal of the day is, ladies and gentlemen. Can I get a drum roll, please? The animal of the day is the raven. Yes, the videos, ladies and gentlemen. The raven. Nevermore. Pretty family. Borderline Boomer and Gen X. Oh, that's pretty good. A lot of my best friends are borderline Boomer and Gen X. So there you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Is this a pick for the Super Bowl? No. Are they playing at the Super Bowl? I thought they were still figuring that out. Look at that. The Raven. Cacao! Mr. Dangus is slightly wealthier. I like that. I like making people wealthier. It seems like... All right, let me see. Wait. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K... L, M, N, O, P, Q, Raven. Oh, my goodness gracious. It's in the second part. L through Z. So anybody who voted that, congratulations, my friends. 4 times really fast. I am stupid. Oh, I'm a genius. I can say that. Look at that. I am stupid. 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 4 times fast. Boom. Who's a genius now? Doc Rob. Cacao. Oh, Ravens versus Chiefs, Lions versus Niners. Winners go to the bowl. Okay, well, I hope it's Ravens versus the Lions, and then I hope the Lions win. That's what I want to happen. It will not be the Cowboys, that's true. 616 sock points, Rich and Mr. Dangus. Oh, my goodness gracious. Hey, big man, let me hold $1. Come on now. There you go. The Raven is the animal of the day. It's a very smart animal. The Raven will bring you presents if you give it peanuts and things like that. There's many stories. I follow a couple people on social media that most of their posts are exclusively like raven content. They have ravens in the neighborhood, and they'll leave like crackers or whatever. And then they come back the next day, and they'll be like bottle caps or something like that. The ravens will bring you presents. They're like, hey, thanks for the crackers. Here's some garbage I found. Because I'm a bird. What are you going to do? You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. That's what I meant to say. Brenda Fabulous. 49ers versus the Lions. That's what. 49ers. The Miner 49er. That was a ghost on Scooby-Doo. When you worked at Hollywood Forever Cemetery, we had a raven that hung around the park. Very smart animals. They can learn just as many words, if not more, than a parrot. What is a flock of ravens called? Well, I'm happy that you asked, Calicott, because it is called an unkindness of ravens. A raven versus a parrot, which is smarter? I think it depends on what you're asking. Sort of. Oh, the Niners are playing the Lions, NFC. Oh, well then, I'm going for the Lions. Sorry, Brenda. I got to go with the Lions. It's a way better story. An unkindness of ravens. Now, crows, it's called a murder of crows. Now, if you ask me to tell the difference between a crow and a raven, I probably couldn't. Probably could not tell the difference. So there's a decent chance that all these videos are of crows. I wouldn't know. I'm not some birdologist, you know what I mean? I got no idea. That's what the internet said, Calicott. That's what the internet said, so I don't know. But they are very smart. They're very cool birds. Sam Crow. Oh my goodness gracious, Sons of Anarchy. I hadn't thought about Sam Crow in so long. That's fantastic. I think crows are smaller, Nephew Dookie. I think they have. I think probably if you put one next to each other, it was like, hey, which one is the raven? Which one is the crow? I'd probably be able to figure it out. They have the tuft of feathers on their beak. Well, I got a tuft of feathers on my beak too. On my beak, I call it my mustache. But a group of ravens is apparently called an unkindness, which I don't think is fair. But I don't make the rules. How about a French raven? Well, I'm glad you asked. We're going to find out. How do you say raven in French? Ladies and gentlemen, here's how you say it in English.
Raven.
Raven. Can you hear that? Is it coming across? I'm always scared that it's...
Raven.
Raven. How do you say it en français?
Corbeau.
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 Corbeau. Sounds like cordon bleu.
Corbeau.
Corbeau. Oh, thank you for letting me know that you can hear it. I appreciate that. That's one of the difficult things about streaming, is that you never really know if people can even hear you or not. So I'm glad that it's working out. Corbeau.
Corbeau.
Oh yeah, Code Blue, Mountain Dew.
Corbeau. Corbeau.
Corbeau.
Corbeau.
Corbeau.
Corbeau.
A corbeau. You can walk into You can walk into any French cafe, and you can say bonjour. That means hello. Everybody knows that. And then you go corbeau, and they'll be like, oh, raven.
Corbeau.
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 Oh yeah, that sort of does sound like you're saying crow-boo. Like what would happen if you scared a crow? It grows into a raven.
Corbeau.
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 Bleu.
Corbeau.
Bleu.
Corbeau.
Corbeau. Latin for crow is corvus, so it might translate as a beautiful crow. Where is it? Oh my goodness gracious! Yeah, corvus. That's right. And then beau means beautiful. There you go. Raving about this baguette. Am I right? You're right.
Corbeau.
Raving about this baguette. Corbeau. Cobbler. Fla. There they are. So congratulations to the raven, the animal of the day. So if you see a raven, be sure to let it know that it's the animal of the day, and the raven will go. Ah! The term code blue is a hospital emergency code used to describe the critical status of a patient. Hospital staff may call it code blue if the patient goes into cardiac arrest, has respiratory issues, or experiences any other medical emergency. Hospitals typically have rapid response teams ready to go when they get notified about a code blue. I wonder why they settled on blue. Because you turn blue when you're choking. Is that what it is? Code blue. That's a lot more. It's a lot better than say code choking guy. That's not a good code. Code hurried up. This feller's croaking. That's not a very good code. So yeah, I guess blue would be a lot better. All right, here we go. Let's do the VHS. We gotta do the VHS before we go. Tonight's VHS of the night is Behind Enemy Lines, starring Owen Wilson and Gene Hackleberry. No, Hackman. Gene Hackman. Behind Enemy Lines. And I guess Baby Sock must have got a hold of some stickers and put some lips on the... I don't know, maybe she's an Owen Wilson fan? I don't know. But Owen was... That's not originally part of the artwork, the smoochy lips. That's a sticker. That's a sticker. Gene Hackman. He's in Behind Enemy Lines. There it is. It's a movie. I guess it's about war. I don't know. I've never seen this movie. But I assume at some point Owen Wilson goes, wow. Wow, look at this war. Wow. So I'll read the back of it. A celebration of the American can-do spirit. Gene Hackman and Owen Wilson score a solid victory, Time magazine, in this high-flying action thriller exposed with explosive excitement. Wait, exposed? Wait, what? Filled with explosive excitement at every turn. Oh, okay, I was jumbling all over that. Let's do the old prediction for the VHS. Do you think it's rewound or not rewound? Calicott, thank you so much, my friend. Smooches.
Anonymous person just tipped 30. Woo.
The robot is terrible at Owen Wilson impressions. Wow. Anonymous, thank you so much, my friend. Let's take a look and see what you got for the show. Anybody who goes to tipsock.com and very generously donates is so much appreciated. Never mandated, but very much appreciated. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Wow. You get something to put on the desk to help out the show. Let's take a look and see what it is. Well, wait a minute. No, my goodness gracious, it's a man holding an egg. It's a man holding a golden egg. Thank you so much. I'm not exactly sure what to do with that. But we now have that, Anonymous. It's a man holding a golden egg. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Very kind of you, my friend. Oh, yeah! And also, can't forget about the Walrus of Wonderfulness. The Mosquito of Magnanimousness. And we can't forget about the Rat of Radness. Yes, indeed, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Very much appreciated. Yeah, the CSI computer embiggened that egg a little bit too well. It's a golden egg being held by a man with a golden eye. Wow, how can he tell? So we're going to find out if Behind Enemy Lines is rewound or not. Let me finish reading the back of it so we know what's going on. The war was supposed to be over, but the battle to survive had only just begun. When U.S. Navy pilot Chris Burnett, Owen Wilson, is shot down during a recon mission over Bosnia, he must fight to stay alive and evade hostile Serbian forces. With time running out, Burnett's commanding officer, Hackman, risks everything by launching a renegade rescue mission against strict NATO directives to bring an American hero home. Ooh, Michael Walker, good to see you, my friend. Yes, indeed, else. Good to see you. Welcome in. How's everything? How was your trips through Chicago? Doing two. Oh, did I do Animal of the Day? Whoops-a-daisies. I thought I did VHS. My bad. Whoops. Delete.
Heading out after the prediction, Sako, but remember that time is precious, friends. Time flies like an arrow, and fruit flies like a banana. Good vibes all around.
You tell him, Steve Dave, thank you so much, my friend, for those 25 delicious bits. Now it's the correct poll. Whoops-a-daisies. Rewound or not rewound? Pro Strimmer indeed, Mr. Dangus. Pro Strimmer indeed. So there we go. Is behind enemy line. This movie actually sounds very boring to me. I have zero interest in watching this movie. Like zero interest. I don't know if have you seen this? You seen this movie? Is it any good? Would you recommend this at all? Thank you so much, you tell him, Steve Dave. Smooches for you, my friend. Mwah. Thank you so much for hanging out. And fruit fries. Oh my goodness gracious. Fruit flies do like a banana. I love that's one of my favorite jokes. I love that. You've seen it and it was mad, Doc. I believe that. I can believe that. Even with Gene Hackman involved. Gene Hackman is man, he's a great actor. And he's been in some very great films, but he has also been in some stanky turds, I tell you. Gene Hackman, boy, I tell you what, he's you know what I mean? You don't know if a movie's gonna be good or not when you agree to be in it. But poor old Gene Hackman, he's been in some stinkers. Rather watch Hunted with Benicio del Toro and Tommy Lee Jones. That sounds pretty good too. I've never seen that one. I don't have that one on VHS, I can tell you that. Do not have that one. So just another couple of minutes here to do the old prediction. Well, he is 93 years old. Well, he is now, Scotty B. 502. But he wasn't back when he was working with Owen Wilson. He was only like 70 something back then. Or wait, when did this come out? 19 something? I don't know when it came out. It's rated PG for war violence and some language. I like those things put together. War violence and some language. So, you know, be careful when you're watching this movie. Don't let kids watch it because people murder each other for political reasons. Oh, and also they say bad words. Like, in the same sentence, you know what I mean? Like, those are just as bad. You watched The Exorcist 2, which had James Earl Jones. I've never seen any Exorcist past the first one. You recently bought No Country for Old Men and was expecting a great film, but it was rather meh, said Calicut. I haven't seen that one in so long. Must come out in the early 2000s because Kosovo was still going on in 99. Oh, okay. Yeah, it must have been. Unless they could tell the future or something like that. There's language. English, French, Glaswegian. Hey, it's behind enemy lines. It's behind enemy lines over the house. Oh, me over there, say, please, grace, believes the base verse. Glaswegian. That's the best I can do for Glaswegian. So we got another, how much longer? How much longer? 1 minute, 20 seconds. Before we find out if it's rewind or not. Man, I tell you what, using the wrong dadgum poll really threw me off my game. Definitely threw me off. Is a raven like a magpie? I think so. Suzanne Co. I believe so. Hard to say. It's not a pie. 2001 was when Behind Enemy Lines came out. Thank you so much, Doc Rob. I appreciate that. Sound like Pitt from Snap. Okay. That's Pikey, though? Oh. Well, either way. I got no idea what I'm doing. Do you have any idea what you're doing, Rupert? Well, me neither. Oh yeah, I saw that, Doc Rob, Behind Blue Eyes. That song was pretty good. And then finally Limp Bizkit came along and perfected it. You have a DVD and you can turn Pikey only subtitle. Oh, that's awesome. That's pretty good. I don't have the DVD. I do have the VHS of that movie though, but I've never seen it. Never seen it. I'm always confused. Always confused. Living in the land of confusion. Yeah, yeah. All right, here we go. We're gonna find out if Behind Enemy Lines is rewound or not, and then I'll finally stop holding you hostage and let you move on with your lives. Did JABH1245 choke on his Baja Blast? I hope not. I sure hope not. Here we go. Behind Enemy Lines, starring Owen Wilson. Wow. And Gene Hackman. Woo. Is it rewound? Can I get a drum roll, please? Oh my goodness, there it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, Behind Enemy Lines. 100% rewound, ladies. Not ladies and gentlemen, just the ladies. 100% rewound. Look at that. Unbelievable. And this came from 4-Star Video in Irvington, Alabama. There's their phone number, 251-957-6990. They are most assuredly out of business. So, whoever answers, you can be like, hey, you guys got Jurassic Park? And they'll be like, what? And that'd be fun for everybody, except for them. 2 for 2, Mr. Dangus. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. 100% rewound. Yeah, I think the rewound crowd is going to make out like a bandit because more people bet not rewound. So sorry about that. Not as stuck up as that 5-Star Video. That's right. Red Riot, how you doing, my friend? Whoops-a-daisies. The points that I won on Animal today, you lost on VHS. Well, that's the way that cookie crumbles. That is the way that cookie crumbles. All right, let's see. Who are we going to rate here? Oh, my goodness gracious. Bill Larkin. Bill Larkin is on. I like that guy a lot. Let me just make sure that there's nobody. All right, yeah. Yeah, we're rated Bill Larkin. Love that guy. All right. No ducks. No ducks tonight. You got 2,000 of them, Mr. Dagus? That's spectacular. Well, smooches for you. Smooches, you guess. Oh, my goodness gracious. I was typing smooches instead of raid. R-A-I-D. There we go.
Yeah!
B-I-L-L-A-R-K-I-N-M-U-S-I-C. There we go. Start that. Thank you so much for hanging out. Yeah, I'm feeling better. Feeling better. Still got a little tickly throat, but I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. Sock Up loves you, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. If you are going to bed, allow me to tuck you in.
I'm positive that atoms are the most positive creatures because they make up everything.
Thank you so much, Shira, for those 200 bits. Yes, idiots. And smooches. Yes, indeed. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll be back by Friday. Friday we'll play some games and have a grand old time. We'll do ducks at least on Friday. Maybe some Jackbox. Who knows? Who knows what we'll get into. But if you're all going to bed, Sock Up loves you, everybody. And tell everybody good night, old man. And we're going to say hello to my good pal, Bill Larkin Music, who I have not rated in a long time. But here we go. Tell him good night, old man. Sock Up loves you, everybody. See you here soon in the kingdom of the internet.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.
Yeah!